We apparently have a major overhaul update coming to Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer very soon. We'll go through all of the details in this video. Now, of course, there are some major issues people have with this game, from constant crashes to different bugs to weapon balancing issues to missing pieces of content, the lack of a combat record, all of this different stuff. But one of the main universal issues people have with this game is the very weird UI. Now, from the beta, they made it a lot better. They definitely improved it, but it still is very weird to use, very blocky, almost like a mobile game. I mentioned that in my previous video, where they're maybe trying to replicate what they're going to do for Warzone Mobile. I get that consistency, but on console and PC, it just doesn't make as much sense. And apparently here, there is some type of overhaul update coming very soon to fix all of that. So let's go through all the details. We have from Ralph, UI UX overhaul coming to Modern Warfare 2. So of course, this isn't fully confirmed. Let's go through the details here and talk about how realistic this is, because to me, it seems very, very possible here. UI has become a hotbed of frustration and discussion amongst Call of Duty players. Fans of the franchise are left tangled in the web of IW's new menu system for their flagship title, Modern Warfare 2. It begs the question, what strides are IW taking to improve these features? Here's the scoop. Over the last 3 years, seniors, directors, and experienced formers in TV were hired into Infinity Ward's UI UX department. Despite the expansion of the team and its talents throughout development, it left Call of Duty players lost in navigating Modern Warfare 2's obscure UI and UX systems, a muddled mess that goes against the intuitive menu designs established by past Call of Duty titles. User interface and user experience play an importance in the overall game and execution, as it serves as a great tool for vetting the quality of a product. However, due to some internal disparity between departments, complicating instructions, and workflows, it has produced the results many players see now. The issue was pressed internally for discussion, and a few flags were raised prior to the release describing the UI as difficult and invasive to design goals. UI tends to directly impact gameplay, and without emphasis on particular features, it can make or break the experience of the player. Now, I actually kind of disagree with, because I said this in previous videos. When I'm playing Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer, I'm not actively thinking about the UI. I'm not actively thinking about the main menu and how I'm selecting my game modes and how difficult it is to create a class. It is weird, but I'm not actively thinking about that. So I actually don't think it affects the gameplay as much as Ralph is saying here, but it may affect the gameplay for other people. And overall, it is kind of annoying that after you back out of that MP lobby, you go to get some stuff done, you go to try to find your settings, and it is still a little weird and unintuitive. So I get that overall. Now, some more stuff on this. Renovating Call of Duty's interface. With the introduction of Warzone and Call of Duty Mobile, it indicated a slight shift towards Activision's desire to renovate Call of Duty's interfaces to a more modern, streamlined display for content discovery and store. And here was a previous leak from Ralph back in February of this year about IW planning to facilitate and entirely rework Call of Duty's UI and UX systems, a major redesign and rebrand, launching Call of Duty's first subscription scheme, introduce mobile application in concept, content discovery, and library store re-architecture. We haven't seen all of that fully, released here. Most of that, I'd assume, would be with the release of, Warzone 2 and definitely Warzone Mobile. They sought after that talent and opened up hundreds of UI, UX engineering positions for hire, bringing on mavens from Hulu and Microsoft. Design overhauls are always polarizing and complicated, as generally the UI, UX team are a forum for several other major departments that include art, design, QA, marketing, and more. The results primarily boil down to time, coordination, and working from home. In conversation with an associate, it was mentioned that some revision is coming to the UI UX for the future of Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2. Is a work in progress. There's a lot of moving pieces. Updates have been well underway. Seemingly a more piecemeal approach to refining the UI UX in stages rather than on launch. Several departments continue to work in collaboration to sharpen the UI and other additional interfaces for Season 1 and beyond. So overall here, this makes complete sense. Obviously the UI, the UX is a glaring issue that pretty much everyone has been talking about. Now, on the other hand, I do have to say as well, I don't want them to just revert back to a standard Call of Duty menu system. It is kind of boring. Year after year after year, you get into a Call of Duty multiplayer, you have the same layout, the same look, all of the settings are in the same spots they've been every single year. it is kind of repetitive. So, you know, I appreciate IW making a change. I would rather them make a change and it doesn't work out than not make a change at all. You know what I mean? It's just boring. So I definitely, you know, appreciate them for that. But clearly, it's just not working as intended. Maybe they thought it would be a bit more seamless and a bit more smooth than it actually is in the game. And overall, it seems like, again, if all of this is true, they're going to be making changes. And even if all of these details aren't completely true with Ralph's article, I think it's safe to say there will be further UI fixes here and some type of overhaul update. I mean, like I said, we already saw major overhaul changes from the beta UI to the base launch game UI. There were already major changes made, so this is not out of the ordinary to see them make some further changes. This makes complete sense here. So overall, again, we'll see what they're doing with this. As I said, when I'm playing the game, I'll be honest, it's not really affecting my gameplay. There are some UI features in game when I'm in an MP match that probably should be fixed, like, you know, having a double XP timer in your match, that would be important. Having, you know, actual unlocks pop up on your screen more often, being able to look at your challenges in game as well. Just, you know, ease of use with that in game, that's important. But when I'm playing a match, I'm not thinking about, you know, how hard it is to find a game mode or, you know, to change your filter or go into a settings. It's not actively, you know, annoying me, so I'm still having fun playing the game despite any weird UI. So overall, if they never overhaul this UI, I'll be fine. It'll be annoying, but I'll still have fun playing the game. I'll still have fun grinding weapons and getting gameplays for videos. Like, it'll still be fine with me, but overall, I think for most people, this is kind of a needed update. This is one of the top features, top issues people have with this game right now. So if they get this out of the way, that would be a huge W from IW and MW2, and it could make this game a lot better, a lot more enjoyable of an experience to hop on and play. So let me know down below your opinions on this. What do you want them to change? Do you like the UI how it is right now? Do you want them to revert back to just a standard Call of Duty MP? I mean, I really don't want that. Somewhere in the middle could be good. Again, I don't want to be like this hard to please consumer of a video game, so whatever they do, it's whatever. Hopefully it's just a little better than how it is right now. So let me know down below. Is this your main priority? Would you rather them focus on fixing other parts of this game? Do you not care about the UI? Would you rather them focus on the bugs or weapon balancing or lack of content or more MP maps? I don't know. Let me know down below what you want them to focus on, because I'm pretty sure they probably will be doing a bunch of stuff over the next couple months. Let me know in the comment section down below. And I'll also leave a link in the description of this video to my recent community post where I went through and asked you guys what weapons should be nerfed and buffed in this game. That should be the next major update we see for this. Maybe it's going to be in the same update as the overhaul for the UI. We don't know for sure, but that's going to be one of the first updates we get here. Very important stuff. Be sure to comment on that community post so I can get your guys' comments in one place and put them up on screen in my upcoming video. So that's going to be linked down below. That's it for this video, though. Be sure to subscribe for more Modern Warfare 2, Warzone 2 news update videos like this. Really appreciate all of the support recently. It means so much to me. 105K already, unreal stuff. So seriously, thank you guys. Shout out to the YouTube channel members as always as well. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream.